can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
We're set. 19. Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. I'm trying to collect.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I'm coming, baby. Woo!
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. He finds an opening past the 40. There goes Duke Johnson. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the set. X3. 218. Chopper.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Now.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go. 10 Nova. Hey, team 6. 41 to Mike. Come on, team. Let's go.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Jacksonville.
Here we go. 10 Tusa. Pilot, 64. Weak. Bang, bang. Hey. Hard. Get it.
Fournette running right. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Is that all you got,
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
General West.
On second down, here's Fournette. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. Bridgestone travel. You got set. Get out.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
41 Mike, 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Here we go. 41 to Mike, 40. Ready?
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Chris Conley, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
You, 9
Throwing again is Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep is DJ Chark. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Minshew. Nifty move. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. Early on, it's the Vikings in the driver's seat. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Set up, 50, plant. You draw Parker. 5.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Chopper!
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Seven, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Ready, set. What we got?
From the 38, Minshew. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Go! Hey, lock it!
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Ready! 60 or. Hey, 2.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. His throw incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Go! Watch the screen! Hey!
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a fourth down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, wahoo! Ready?
He can run for it, and he will. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority. It was 4-down territory. They went for it, picked it up. They didn't get the touchdown, but what a great consolation prize. A new set of downs and another shot at the end zone.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Conley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. 125. He's checking. Crash. Hey, switch gears.
Watson with a give to Miller. And an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there, get it up for a Texan first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, let's get in that hole. Kill. Hey, 59.
Now it's Watson. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. To throw is Watson. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Give the sack there to Jake Ryan. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
He's going to go deep for Conley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big third down play there for the Jags. 46 yards. An NFL update. They're in the second quarter in Baltimore. And the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Fournette, a first down carry. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Ready? 41 to Mike. X3, 218, chopper. Hey, box truck, box truck. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 24, check 24.
Minshew, first and 10. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Check 13. Go. Check 13. Jim.
They'll try to run forward with Fournette. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Hey, Haywood! Mike 27. Stop your whining.
Here's Minshew. That is clocked at the 7-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 21-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Around the NFL, they're in the second quarter at Lambeau. The Vikings opening their lead up to 2 touchdowns now. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff Spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
30 base. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Patrick. Look at me. Go. Hey, Charlie. Pilot, 64, weak.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go, set, 50, plant. In your face. Go. Let's go get it.
Minshew sets to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He don't want it. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Yes. Hey, turn it up. Shift. Watch the shift.
So that'll back him up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Watch the slant. Mike 27. Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, here we go. Mike 27. Hey, seam 6. Now.
On 2nd down, Minshew nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. Oh, he's got some. Does the big boy have the juice?
Well, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the score. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, 59! Guys, out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, Watson.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. And he finds Stills complete. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Watson. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson, this is caught. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big run by the big man Fournette. 65 yards on the ground. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Mike, 55. Yep. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. Looking to throw it, Minshew, and that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Conley there to make the grab, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And the decision to bring it out, a good one. As he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Put it down. Get in the weight room. Zoom, 54.
On first down, it's Watson. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
24 down, he's coming. 54.
Back to the air. Watson on second down. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now Minshew on first and 10. Caught here by Conley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First down, Jaguars.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Ready. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. Here we go. Hey, Zoo. 41 to Mike. 41 to Mike. Check. Big grip.
Now on second and 13. Minshew. Sharks got it left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. He'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 2nd and 9, Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Maybe a free play for Watson. And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
We call that sack block.
So after the penalty, they're back to where they started, 3rd and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Fournette. It's a room to maneuver. He's at the 40. 20. 10. A big run by the big man Fournette. 69 yards.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Hey, Alpha.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
Ready?
Out of the gun is Minshew. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Leonard Fournette. Incomplete. It's fourth down and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the... Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just...